This is a Headgum original.
Man, these cats are cooking.
What was that?
Man, those cats were cooking.
That was just Marika.
Oh, who's Marika?
AJ knows Marika.
I do know Marika. Where is she?
She's in New York. Did you think she was going to be on this episode?
You said that was just Marika.
Oh, no, that Marika did the theme song.
Oh.
Marika's just somebody who works here.
Oh, I think I met her. She had a suitcase on the way out.
What?
Dude, yeah, she was like, I was waiting outside.
I didn't know that she was here. I would have said goodbye.
She left before. She was gone before you got here.
But like by 5 minutes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Man. We met. We exchanged words.
We exchanged blows.
Blows, yeah.
Yeah.
It was mostly her just kicking my ass in the parking lot for a full 45 before you got here.
People don't know who y'all are. People have clicked on the link. They're like, what the fuck? Where's Amir?
Yeah.
You're starting at a net negative.
Yeah.
People are not excited to see your face unless they know you from Internet Boyfriend, unless they know you from Boyhood.
Boyhood.
I'll give you guys a chance to introduce yourselves.
Thank
then
God.
I'll introduce you. I will start because one of your songs I've played on this show for years. So
What the fuck? You fucking stalker. What the fuck? Dude?
That song has been on the soundboard for years until very recently, I guess, because the soundboard that I used just took it off. It's not on my uploaded.
That's all good.
Yeah, but
I understand.
That was all you. That was all Dom. Is that fair to say?
The internet
Boyfriend.
boyfriend. Yeah, I was going to say that soundboard. They just don't want to see me win, you know?
It's like
What
when
was
your-
that? No,
it's
but
when your body rejects a piercing. Slowly over time.
Yeah.
the soundboard is attacking you like a cancer.
Mm.
Y'all are two of my closest musician friends. Other Sans McCall, Sans.
List them all.
And you know what? This show has sort of included a lot of musical bits over the years, especially this year. We'll get to it later, but y'all also both continuously release music, and I wanted to bring you guys on so that you could plug the shit. But not without putting y'all through the ringer. Not without pushing you into the deep end of what this show is. Dom was saying that he doesn't listen to the show. I don't think you listen to the show anymore either, AJ.
I listen sometimes.
Sometimes.
I get the YouTube videos.
I listen sometimes. You know how often I listen to your new EP? I know it's coming.
I listen to it many
Every
times,
day.
dude, on the daily.
My ringback tone is lighter. So,
Is that true?
how fucked up is that?
What is a ringback tone?
It's where you call someone else and it plays a song towards you.
Whoa. I didn't know you could do that.
We're going to start things off with our Bond of the Week. Daniel Craig is out as 007.
What?
So every
Yes.
week until the next James is cast, we're lobbing up our choice for the next 00. This week, my pick is Tom Clancy. Do you
The
want
author?
Who is Tom Clancy?
the author?
Tom Clancy
what did he
wrote
write?
like every dad's favorite books.
Exactly right. At least of the like early aughts.
Yes.
Here's
like
the thing.
About-
Tom Clancy
Whoa,
used to
what is
be.
he writing
What's that?
What is he writing about?
Sorry. Did I come into the studio when you were recording your last EP?
No.
And did I say right before you're about to do a vocal take, I'm like,
Right.
whoa, oh, wait, who's
Oh.
Tom Clancy?
Yeah.
I didn't do that to you. Right?
That's so valid. Yeah. It's awful if you did
Fuck
that.
my life.
Tom Clancy, because instead of James Bond, it could be Claims Tom. Because, and I don't know if you knew this, Dom, but Tom Clancy used to be an insurance adjuster.
Whoa. You know, the insurance adjuster to 007 pipeline?
And then, what was that?
It sounds like you choking.
Yeah, that was
Sounds
someone else who works at the network choking.
Who is it? Should we applaud this or should we be sad? Did they pass?
Is it Joel?
You okay?
Was it
You're like,
Joel?
is it Joel? Tell me if you have. Legally, you have to tell me if it's Joel.
Who's Joel?
Joel Dunoff. He's sort of he works on the tech team here.
Tight.
You haven't met any Headgum
Dude,
people other
no.
than Alex Berkman, who's outside.
We met very briefly.
Yeah.
They seem nice.
And when you said briefly, did you mean
When
short
you
or that
introduced
you're in
them.
briefs?
I'm always in briefs.
Is that true? Boxer briefs or briefs?
Right now, boxer briefs.
Nice. But sometimes,
Dude.
just
I think
say it.
before this podcast started, Geoff was like, is there anything that's off limits? And I was like, there's like one or two things. And I didn't realize that we were going to be discussing my underwear so shortly. And a sentence I just had to stop so immediately up front.
I realized I also didn't give you guys any time or space to say who you are.
That's
I said I was
so
going to do that
fine.
and you didn't. Dom, plug your stuff. Who are you? Who is Dom?
Yeah, AJ told me that this is like, you put your guests through the ringer. Like, I wouldn't have been surprised if we'd walked in and it was just like a series of saw traps in here.
It's kind of about to be that.
Okay,
We've
tight.
barely started.
Fantastic. My name's Dom. I release music under the name Internet Boyfriend. I am a songwriter and singer and producer and classical singer here around town. And that is what I do. That's how I keep the horrors at bay.
One song. If people are going to look up your Spotify, Internet Boyfriend, and they're going to listen to one song, what song?
Go listen to Meds. Meds is a song that we just... Excuse me, I'm bumping this mic. Bad radio. Go listen to Meds. Meds is a song that my friend Lilo and I just put out. It fucks pretty hard. That's the one. If I had to tell people, like, go now, immediately. Listen to the rest of this, but yeah.
Fucker? I mean, sorry, AJ?
My name is AJ. I release music as Boyhood with
Sorry.
a period at the end. Yep.
You just made half the audience swoon.
At Boyhood period on all social media. And Joel and I have the same hairdresser.
You're a little bit
True.
more intertwined with Headgum lore, I would say, because all the Headgum New York people know you and you live with Johnny Villa.
I do live with Johnny Villa. Shout out Johnny Villa.
Yeah.
Johnny and I have never met, but I love
You also
him.
know Johnny. Actually, yeah. I forgot about this. I always forget about this.
Dude.
The week that Johnny started at Headgum, he DMs me on Slack and he says, you know Internet Boyfriend. And I was like, yeah, how do you know him? And you guys just know each other from the internet?
Dude, just from the internet. You know, I just love to say dumb shit to people I've never met. And that's how Johnny and I know each other, I think.
So, like a month or two ago, a friend of mine posted on his Instagram story like this brochure, I guess, that he saw in Little Rock. And it said, spanking children for correction is of God and legal in the state of Arkansas. Let's talk about it. First of all, what do you guys think about corporal punishment? Second of all, what else is of God? We talk about this a lot.
We do talk about this a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of things are of God
Yeah. So
to me.
let's go 3 things that you think are of God. 3, 2, 1, go.
Printers.
Got it. Wait, sorry. I'm going to stop you right there. I said say 3 things that are of God. Your first 2 are printers and friendship.
Yeah.
Let's round it out. Friendship is
Equally.
godly.
that's second though. This is a ranking, and the first one's printers.
Have you had a printer work?
Actually, recently, no.
It's a religious experience when
When
it
it
does.
hits, it hits. When it hits, it hits.
Would you rather? Never mind.
Sheesh.
You just got a printer.
And
I want
the
you to
ocean
speak on it
was
because
my
it's
third.
been what was the ocean?
Yeah. The ocean is of God. Yes.
So okay,
And what do you think of corporal punishment?
yeah.
To me, not of God, but I could be convinced.
Guys, we all live busy lives these days, right? And you can't afford to waste a day stuck on the couch because of what, a few drinks the night before? And that's where Zbiotics pre-alcohol comes in, because it's the answer we've all been looking for. Zbiotics pre-alcohol probiotic drink is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. Now, here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's this byproduct, not just dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. Zbiotics pre-alcohol probiotic produces an enzyme that breaks down that toxic byproduct. So just remember to make Zbiotics pre-alcohol your first drink of the night, drink responsibly, and you'll feel your best the next day. I just started using Zbiotics. I used it for Halloween, which obviously, oftentimes includes a few drinks. And it includes a few drinks on Friday, Saturday, and then again on Halloween. And I gotta say that my experience with it was pretty impressive. I didn't drink responsibly, and I did notice a difference the next day. Even after a night of, costumed drinking, I feel like now I can confidently plan on doing that. As long as Zbiotics is the first drink, and still saving the next day and being productive the next day and, waking up and not feeling like I'm going to stay in bed the whole day, which really does bother me when that does happen. Thanksgiving's right around the corner, speaking of holidays, so make sure that you stock up on Zbiotics pre-alcohol probiotic because there's a lot of drinking around the holidays, guys, all right? This is the perfect time to pick up Zbiotics. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's Eve, these are all very imbibe-worthy holidays, so why not save your next day? The Wednesday before Thanksgiving, everybody goes to their hometown, goes out, gets drunk, and then has to wake up and eat bird. Have some Zbiotics. See how it works for you, because it has worked for me, and I can't recommend it enough. So go to zbiotics.com/what's-that to get 15% off your first order when you use code what's-that at checkout. Zbiotics is backed with a 100% money-back guarantee, so if you're unsatisfied for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Remember to head to zbiotics.com/what's-that, and again, code what's-that at checkout for 15% off. Thank you, Zbiotics, for sponsoring this episode and our good times.
And we're back. So your three were
Printers, friendship, the ocean.
printers, friendship, and the ocean. Dom, three things that are of God.
I'm gonna say the guitar solo at the end of "Why You Want to Treat Me So Bad" by Prince is the most godly thing I know.
Godly or of God?
Of God, godly,
Different.
Fuck. Then I have to change my answer.
Would you say spanking children for the correction in the state of Arkansas? Or?
In the state of Arkansas, man, I don't want to touch that yet
The
because I'm
Clintons
still
were,
trying.
A product of Little Rock corporal punishment, though.
The Clintons,
Yeah, aren't they from Little Rock or something?
Hillary and Bill,
I think
both?
just Bill, maybe.
Just Bill.
Yeah.
Bill definitely.
That's why I talk like this.
That's a man who got spanked. Yeah.
I'm Bill Clinton, and that's my Bill Clinton.
They spanked his ass until he was a president, bro.
Yeah, no, his bottom was still sore when he sat down in the Oval Office.
Straight up.
We have to take another break.
We have to take another.
Are you a millennial who misses what life was like in the 2000s? Have you had a hard time finding new or curated music? Are you interested in multiple perspectives on relationships, dating, and music? Then you're going to love See the Thing Is, a podcast hosted by Grammy Award-winning R&B artist Bridget Kelly and media personality and podcast trailblazer Mandy B. Twice a week, Bridget and Mandy have nostalgic conversations in their grown segments, political pop culture conversations in their honest segments, and relationship/hot take conversations in the slightly toxic segments. The opinions on the show are real and brought to you by the genuine connections that the ladies have with the guests that they like to call their friends with benefits. Each week, you'll leave with some new music recommendations or a curated playlist that you didn't even know you needed in their freshly squeezed music segment. Most recently, the ladies have sat down with Remy Ma, Van Lathan, and Robert Glasper. So, star power for sure, and I would highly recommend you guys go follow and subscribe to See the Thing Is on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or on YouTube. New audio episodes drop every Tuesday and Friday, and visuals are available on YouTube Wednesdays and Saturdays.
When we take a break, does that mean that
It means that we read ads. in between.
Oh yeah, but like, but this is like such short segments. It's amazing.
Not segments yet. This is just the wax portion where we just kind of talk.
Exactly. Well, I mean,
Not exactly.
Segments
you
of
said
time.
segments. No, not exactly. Egg is on your face.
fuck
Boy,
my
is your face
dumb
red.
dude. I did come in here after Malika was like, you can go inside. I was just sitting outside eating a bagel. And it was not until after we had a full interaction where I was like, oh, wow, like, it's so nice to meet you, da-da-da. I looked in the mirror and I was like, yeah, there's like this much cream cheese on my face. It's foolish.
Of God, 3 things.
The guitar solo at the end of Why You Want to Treat Me So Bad by Prince. Videos of unlikely animal friendships involving like a bird and a rodent, a reptile and an amphibian. Like the two, the further you get, the more close to God it is.
Sure.
The more of God it becomes. Excuse me. And probably the Crusades.
Moving on. Discuss. A recent Slate article begs the question, is the slow dance dead? What do you guys think?
No.
You don't have to think that. What? Why?
Slow dancing is of God.
Got it.
Yeah.
I think slow dance. You can do any dance slow. No, like this is sorry. Oh my God. Sorry, you're gonna have to blur the bottom of this. I've destroyed the studio. But like you can do any dance slow. Like check this out.
We've never done
Slow dancing,
this.
not of God.
We've never done this. 3 breaks. We have to take another break.
Unprecedented.
And we're back yet again. I didn't realize how spanking heavy this episode was going to be, but it's time to introduce our first segment.
Okay.
I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new
Spanked or Nah. I'm going to show you a series of celebrity photos, and you guys are going to tell me whether or not you think that they were spanked for correction as a child or not. Let's start with Dwayne Johnson, The Rock himself. Spanked or nah?
I think nah, because he's looked like he was like 300 pounds since he was so small, such a child.
I also think nah, because like his family, like his dad was a professional wrestler. No, like I think that sort of environment.
Yeah.
He's getting all his spanking out during the day. Like he doesn't need to come home and like do some more spanking.
Right. You would argue maybe that his like metaphorical spanking was neglect.
Yes. On record.
Spanked or nah?
Ooh.
Nah. He's a billionaire.
You think? Sorry.
They only spanked him with like enough money to like start whatever fucking Microsoft bullshit he was doing. I'm sorry.
I feel like maybe every billionaire in the world was spanked because they remember that trauma. And
This man is alive or dead right now.
in the photo or in life?
In like right now.
He is alive.
Okay.
Bill Gates is alive. Spanked or nah?
Spanked.
No.
I think spanked. Jeb.
Nah. Ooh, what do we think?
Do we think the Bush family in general is into corporal punishment? Not an Arkansas family or dynasty rather, but
I wouldn't be surprised if Jeb was spanked.
yeah.
Because Please Clap gives like spanked energy.
Yeah.
I think George was not spanked, and George Sr. and wife were like, yo, we fucked up.
Yeah, and we should say that you refer to all couples as AJ and wife.
Yeah.
Whoa. The fuck?
This is Phil Heath, the like best bodybuilder in the world right now or something.
Right now or something.
Shout out.
I think
I see 2011, Jeff, on that placard behind him.
that's true.
He's
11
only
years
gotten
ago.
better.
I think he's still like one of the greats.
I believe it. This man looks great.
And this man looks spanked to me.
Yeah, because he was spanked and then he developed this body so that it would never happen again.
Exactly right.
AJ? Oh.
I say spanked, yeah.
Spanked or not?
Ooh.
Pope
Is this the
Francis?
current Pope?
Yeah, this is Pope Francis.
Pope Francis. He's more tolerant than past popes.
Correct,
In
yeah,
a way that
better than
makes me
Benedict.
say not spanked.
Not spanked. Holy shit.
Not spanked. It's a big old chain.
Dude.
Spanked or nah?
Spanked.
Really?
I think so.
I think nah.
Really?
I think absolutely not spanked. Owen?
Why, Geoff?
You said that with a lot of tenderness in your voice.
Yeah.
but I've
I mean,
never
look at
heard
him. He's always had a good.
from
I mean,
you.
he's always had like a glimmer in his eye. He's never really ran into any trouble. You and I ran into him at the Bedford stop. Oh wait, no, you weren't there.
You told me about it, I think.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh no, yeah.
like I
oh
was
no,
there.
it's really funny, Geoff, to be like, oh yeah, the time I bumped into this celebrity. Oh no, you weren't there. To every anytime you tell this story, please.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you weren't there when I saw Luke.
You were fucking there.
Sorry, Owen.
That's right.
Freudian slip because I think this one's spanked for
Yeah.
sure.
He's older, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Spanked?
'cause-
Not spanked.
Yeah.
Spanked or nah? Spanked or nigh?
Oh, nigh.
What do you think, AJ?
I think nigh. I think he's got too much whimsy in his heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think anybody who is that interested in the pursuit of truth was like that was fostered.
And if you're spanked, you're saying that people might want to mar that truth / a logo.
I think if Bill Nye had been spanked, we might have gotten like there might be a sequel to Oppenheimer called Nye.
Spanked or nah?
There's no way. If he had been spanked, we wouldn't have any soprano sax smooth jazz.
This is what I hear in my head. AJ? Kenny G?
Oof.
Spanked or nah?
I'm saying spanked.
I think spanked.
I think the music is coming from a place of spank.
I think
ultimately. Yeah.
spanked or nah, finally. Maximilian Robespierre.
Mm.
What I will say is that trauma begets trauma, and he did end up guillotining a lot of people, which is sort of like the spanking of the head. and
He's got
neck
a really
area.
small head.
He's
Yeah.
got. I honestly though, I have a soft spot for Robespierre because look how thin his ankles are.
Whoa. You got thin ankles?
I've
can
got
only-
thankles. Yeah,
Oh,
you can't tell right
thankles.
now because I'm wearing boots.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's how I would hide that as well. Maybe it's a small head, maybe he's just leaned back
Yeah.
and the artist didn't know how to depict perspective.
Yeah.
I mean, this is in monarchical France. He was like fighting for, every man, landowning or not, to have the right to vote. And I feel like that equality, right, comes from a place of at one point there was a power dynamic
Yeah.
between him and Mr. Robespierre.
Comes from a place of spank.
Exactly. What
did
was
you
that?
explain that to
Comes
us?
from a place of spank.
Yeah.
Did you explain that to us because you think we don't know who fucking Robespierre is?
I think a lot of the audience doesn't know who Robespierre is. And then the people are going to be like, Geoff thinks we're fucking idiots. Fuck Geoff. Geoff doesn't even show up and he's prepared all the time. This is like, everybody relax.
Geoff, I think you're doing an amazing job.
You don't
personally.
have to say that. You really don't.
I know I don't. I'm not being paid to say that.
You can't really see his ankles in this picture, is what I'll say.
They're both kind of marred.
They're both obscured.
exactly right.
But spank or no spank?
Yeah, Spanks.
Oh, I said
That sorry,
Spank.
you don't have to get angry because like Dom was like, "But spank or no spank?" You're
I
like, "Oh,
hate it when he
actually,
talks to me
I already
like
said
that. I hate it when he talks to me like that.
it." Spanked or not?
What?
Spanked or not?
Spank.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I think spank. I think if you're French in the past, you're spanked.
Yeah, I get that. Should we just leave Robespierre up on the thing? Because if I take it off, it's gonna turn on to what the frame TV always turns on to, which is Young Turks.
Oh,
TYT.
I think leave Robespierre up there.
I
actually.
want the Young Turks. I want the Young Turks. TYT. Fuck you guys,
Pretty
right?
young.
Because I'm trying to
Sure.
put together a good show.
Yeah, this is a great show.
It was like
I
a
just-
PYT parody.
I got there, Geoff.
No,
let's be clear.
Let's take a minute to sit in that.
Man.
And we should say that is straight off of the new Boyhood EP. I know it's coming.
Dude.
It's an interlude.
It's the single.
that and a blunt. Oh, oh, you got the royalty-free version.
What's that?
What?
Risotto is a dish that tastes nice.
Yeah.
Butter broth, white rind, spice, and rice. All congeal into a cream. Some people will eat this with glee. I disagree. Use a wok to ensure burnt char. I like singed rice. Use a wok to ensure burnt char. Paella is made up of soggy grains, mixed with chicken, beans, rabbit, and saffron. But you don't need all that. I would argue that's mostly meat. Keep it simple. Use a wok to ensure burnt char. Ruin your rice. Use a wok to ensure that's scald. And the searing rice goes. Rice casseroles, the dish that some make best. Most of them live in the Midwest. Midwesterners know how to char. Usually it's overcooked ham to their credit. They use woks to ensure burnt scald. They damage rice by using woks to ensure burnt rice.
He's gonna do this for like 45 minutes.
Sicilians eat arancini.
So many verses.
Grecians eat perfectly cooked rice. Belgian folks eat rich start. Rich start is a ricey pie. I hate all that. I use a wok to ensure burnt char. That's all garbage. Just use a wok to ensure burnt char.
Char. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Gra.
I feel like I should elaborate. Pew, pew, pew. Elaborate on the topic of rich start. Rich start is a Belgian pie made of rice and slightly charred, but it's dessert. It's nothing like loose rice that scalds. I want burnt rice, so you use a wok to ensure burnt char.
Use a wok.
And the scorching rice goes.
That was hard.
5 whole verses. God, the perfect amount for a song. Listening, learning.
Y'all are
taking notes.
musicians.
Yeah.
I said to AJ last week, I said, hey, y'all should make a burnt rice parody. You've never heard the show, at least not recently. Basically, the lore is that there used to be a onigiri restaurant on the same street as the old studio called Omsby. Omsby closed, and then during the pandemic, we started singing songs, making puns on rice. And then at a certain point, it became songs about Omsby, and then songs just about rice, and then songs about ruining rice by overcooking it and charring it and scalding it, you know, cauterizing grains. Oh my God, it's like I'm getting excited just thinking about the back catalog, because at some point, ideally in the next 6 months, I'm going to actually record, mix, master, and release an EP of all the songs that we've done. This one is the newest iteration. We haven't done one for a couple, I think 2 months. So this is actually, the audience is going to be excited. That was Walk to Ensure Burnt Char instead of Walk on the Wild Side.
Yeah.
I was wondering what that was.
Do you guys mind if we just talk through these lyrics real quick?
Please.
I can get some notes, because y'all actually are musicians.
Yeah.
Again, Boyhood and Internet Boyfriend. So
There's an E missing also if you're looking for me right now. We'll figure that out later. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
just going to talk through these. Risotto is a dish that tastes nice.
Agreed.
Butter, broth, white wine, spice, and rice.
So far, so good.
All congeal into a cream. Some people eat this with glee. I disagree.
Yep.
Congeal?
What's that?
Congeal?
I would argue that risotto is a congealed cream. Is that fair to say? It's sort of like sweet and condensed.
As a man who knows how to make risotto and not much else.
As a man.
As a man.
So,
As a man.
As a
And I'm not going to get hung up on congeal, but the, you know what?
No,
keep going.
The
keep
point
going.
of this is to hyper scrutinize every single syllable.
Okay,
gonna get you there.
congeal makes. How do you, Geoff, feel about risotto? Do you like it? Do you not
I
like
don't
it?
like risotto.
Why not?
I mean, I don't hate it. I just think it tastes like a congealed cream of rice.
I think you've probably had a bad.
And I got that
risotto.
from your lyric, which was honest and true.
Yeah,
They say right what you know.
yeah.
They
say
say
right
be
what you
honest
know,
and,
and you did.
Universality through specificity.
Yeah.
Now that I have that, I understand. I'm prepared to move on.
Use a wok to ensure burnt char.
Speak on that part.
Yeah.
So basically,
Speak your
That's
truth.
where you lose me. So far, so good. That's where you lose me. You think people are? I don't think people are burning their rice on a wok before they make risotto. But
that's the point.
okay,
And that's what I'll say.
it's a twist on a classic.
This is maybe some of the best lyricism I've done. I really wanted to show up because each verse
No, it's
tells
good.
a story about
Yeah.
rice or rice-based dishes, as we'll see. And the chorus is saying, forget all that.
Yeah.
Just simply take a wok, put rice in there, and burn the shit out of it. Yeah. So it's basically like use a wok to ensure
Yep.
that there's burnt char all over the grains. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yes,
Okay.
I've arrived.
Does that make well? Not only does that make sense, do you love it?
Well, so you're looking at it's 5 verses. You're looking at 5 different cultures, ways that people make rice, and you're saying, actually, fuck all that. Throw it in a wok, burn the shit out of it. Fuck the thing that you guys are doing culturally.
I like singed rice.
Sure.
Use a wok to ensure burnt char.
Okay. Yep.
Paella is made up of soggy grains
Verse 2.
mixed with chicken, beans, rabbit, and saffron.
Is rabbit a common
Did you just like Google paella recipe and just is that how this went
famously
down?
like seafood heavy? I feel like.
Yeah,
right?
I was like, I think there's like a scrimp or two in there.
Yeah.
If
I realize I've been peeking maybe this whole record.
Oh, we have to start over.
It's kind of a pleasant saturation. People are doing that for color a lot.
Yeah, in a way.
You roll
maybe-
off your high end, you sound like Phoebe Bridgers.
That's true. Well, I was going to ask, would you mind if you wouldn't feel comfortable having Jason mix this episode? First track on his EP, mixed by Jason.
Yeah.
I looked it up and said paella. What's in paella? And it's chicken, beans, rice, rabbit, and saffron.
This is the first thing that comes up when you Google paella.
I mean, maybe not the first, but
Okay.
I dug for hours.
You're on
Oh,
page
yeah.
50 of the Google results.
That's where he got rabbit.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
want to offend anybody who knows what's in paella. I do not know.
Yeah.
But you don't need all that.
Yeah.
I would argue that's mostly meat,
Okay.
meaning that's mostly not rice. That's
Okay.
mostly rabbit and saffron, it seems like.
Yeah. You want more rice.
Keep it simple.
Yeah,
At the very
okay.
least. Keep
Yeah.
it simple.
Mhm.
Use a wok to ensure burnt rice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ruin
Famously.
your rice
Yeah.
by using woks to ensure burnt char.
Uh-huh.
And the searing rice goes.
That was my favorite part.
Yeah.
I think that the commitment, a mediocre lyric. I'm not saying that's what this is, but a mediocre lyric can really be salvaged by an incredible performance, and I think you brought it in the
Backhanded compliment.
No. I don't want to say mediocre. I think
Bad.
no. To be fair, Geoff, there are no words. They're not lyrics, but your performance was exceptional.
It's the sound of sear.
It's the sound of.
It's the sound.
It's my favorite postal
sear.
service song.
Scolding.
You could
smolder.
do. Can I just next? Sorry to interrupt, but like I'm sure you have like dozens of ideas in the back catalog. But like
Yeah.
the sound of settling by the postal
Yeah.
service, the sound of.
Pretty good.
Mm.
You guys could have written that on the way here.
Yeah, we could have.
Rice casserole's the dish that some make best.
Is that true? Is rice casserole a real thing?
If somebody presented me with a rice casserole, I would really have to evaluate like how badly do I want this person to stay in my life.
What the?
A gift is a gift.
A gift is a gift. You're right.
I'm always grateful to be gifted.
Most of them live in the Midwest. So there's a lot of casserole. I grew up in Cleveland.
Yeah.
There's a lot of casseroles there.
Rice based?
Most of them not rice based, but
Some of them.
it's just a song,
Enough.
So
Geoff, don't
enough
belittle your
about talking
work.
about the lyrics.
No. I meant enough casseroles are rice
Because
based.
that would have been such a funny way to be like enough.
Enough, actually.
Don't belittle your work like that. This is more than just a song. This is your truth.
No, this is sort of this might have to be the lead single.
Yeah, this bangs.
Midwesterners know how to char. Usually it's overcooked ham to their credit.
Mm.
They use woks to ensure burnt char.
Where is the rhyme?
What's that?
Where's the rhyme there? It's okay if there's not one.
Rice casserole is the dish that some make best. Most of them live in the Midwest.
Midwest, thank you.
Midwesterners know how to char. Usually it's overcooked ham to their credit.
I think we took such a long intermission between best and Midwest. I was like, hold on. Cool. I'm back. I'm in the studio.
My rhyme schemes are like, there's A, B, A, B, there's A, B, B. For me, it's like A, Q, R, Z,
Yeah.
Z. You know what I mean? So I like to make people feel on edge, basically.
It's working.
I like that.
They use woks to ensure burnt char.
Yeah.
They damage rice by using woks to ensure that scald.
Mm.
Ooh. I like the use of scald.
Yeah.
Sicilians eat arancini. Grecians eat perfectly cooked rice.
Mm.
See, this is
Shout
great
out
because like
The Greek.
hearing all the previous lyrics,
Mediterranean diet, yeah.
my first thought is like this man doesn't know the plural word for like the Greek people, and then you bust out Grecians.
You're saying that the lyricism involved in making this song parody suggests someone so dull
It's just
that they wouldn't know the
no.
plural word for Greek.
That's not what I'm saying. I would have expected Greeks.
There's a lot
But
of backhanded compliments being given.
Yeah,
Dude.
slinging poison and poison.
It's this or we just actually spank each other. So.
Belgian folks eat rich start.
This was my favorite verse because I feel like I learned something. I really did.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a lot of new info in these rice parodies, but yeah, Belgian folks eat rich start. Rich start is a ricey pie. I hate all that.
Yeah.
Just use a wok to ensure burnt char.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all garbage. Use a wok to ensure burnt char.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was gonna be like, so here's what rich start is, but the next verse
Yeah.
explains it
Yeah.
thus.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should elaborate.
Mm-hmm.
Elaborate on the topic of rich start.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Rich start is a Belgian pie made of rice and slightly charred. So what rich start is basically rice pudding in sort of a flaky buttery crust with like a creme brulee sear on the top, right? So
yeah, I'd eat
yeah.
it.
Have
I'd
you
eat
had
it.
rich start?
No, I would.
Oh. You said I would, like, talking about a celebrity that you would
Smash or
fuck.
pass. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Rich start is a Belgian pie made of rice and slightly charred, but it's dessert.
Mm.
It's nothing like loose rice that scalds.
Mm-hmm.
I want burnt rice, so use a wok to ensure burnt char. And the scorching rice goes, and that's the song. Overall, for this and for the other
Yeah.
rice parodies that I've done,
I think really good.
Yeah.
I think you're
and you're not
delivery.
just saying that.
No,
we
I'm
can
being
end
honestly.
the episode.
After we walked through it, I'm even more convinced. I think you told a story. I think I learned something new. I think there were 5 verses, but they flew by. I think the chorus is convincing. I danced along. You did different things with your voice. You kept it interesting. There was some talking. There was some singing. There was some hissing.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be hissing in a song.
There were some parts that were pretty reptilian. It was
Speak for
exciting.
yourself.
And that reptile, friends with a shark.
Whoa.
We got there.
Therefore of God.
Oh, God.
Callbacks. Guys, we've made it to the end of the episode.
What the fuck
That's
is wrong with
crazy.
us? You wanna bang out a second?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You
What's that?
you wanna bang out a second episode real quick?
Muna's coming in 30 minutes. So
Famously.
it could be, if we had a Patreon, it could be like a bonus backlog after the episode.
And why
Watch what happens live after show. But no, we do have to get the fuck out of here.
That's fair.
Plugs. What do you guys have going on? What do you want to point the people towards? We've already plugged the music, but continue to plug it, I guess, probably, right? So let's start with Dom.
Again? Oh, okay.
Could just be social media. Could be like,
Okay.
Where can the people find you?
The people can find me, I think, easiest place is probably Instagram. My @ is INTR.
and you don't think the easiest place would be
That's actually, I mean, you can find me like on my like afternoon depression walk.
Or if you're visiting AJ in New York, the easiest place to find you would be.
Yep. Yep.
And you can also find Johnny Villa there. If
You can.
want to, yeah.
Fantastic.
With access both.
Dom?
Yeah, you can find me on the internet doing way too much. Instagram, my ad is intrnetbf, intrnetbf, and we got links in the bio to Spotify where you can hear every song I've ever made for the last half a fucking decade. My Twitch where I'm streaming myself making music and playing video games with my friends, and my YouTube which is not as important. Yeah, listen to my music, please. I'm begging you. I'm so fucking tired.
Holy shit.
AJ.
AJ?
You can find me on Instagram at JoelManDunoff. No, you can find me at boyhood, period, the word period spelled out, because they wouldn't let me end with a symbol. You can find me on kind of wherever you listen to music at boyhood, period, but it's just the period. It's like a dot. And I just put out an EP. It's called I Know, It's Coming. And Jeffrey is my muse.
I forgot to say that as well. Every song I've written is also about Geoff.
Yeah.
This is
some lore.
my birthday today.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's ride off on this. See, and what we could do is just ride out over the credits, but instead what we're doing is we're live listening to it, and everybody's watching us hear a song.
Live reaction.
Oh, we're
done.
live?
At Jeffrey James on Instagram. That's it. Keep listening to this show and send it to your friends. Namaste. That's Daz, folks.
You're so lovely by in a